I've had this idea for a while now, and it is to try and blend my love for VR, storytelling, and CGI all into a neat little package that is enjoyable for you guys to watch and won't take me 6 months to finish. And then it finally hit me. Why not produce an Into the Radius TV show? If you haven't heard of Into the Radius, it is a VR game that makes grown men cry and personally gave me chronic anxiety. Using the magic of CGI, aka Blender, I am going to be attempting to create impossible situations, exciting adventures, and my very own PECHO. As some of you may have noticed, this video took me about a month to make, and that is because animation and visual effects are way harder to learn than I thought, both of which I need to be proficient in if I want to take this idea straight out of my head and turn it into a reality. The premise of this show is that a wacky explorer, aka yours truly, stumbles upon what seems to be a new friend from out in the radius. They go on a bunch of adventures together, and then something tragic happens that splits them apart. But before I get too far ahead of myself, let's just start with episode 1. I found a PECHO. First up, I made a list, because there's a lot of shit that I need to learn to make this video. Step 1. How to animate a spider walking. I have attempted to animate spiders in the past and ultimately realized that I suck at it. So I did what every animator does and just researched how to do it using Google. Amazing. Just like that, we have a walk animation that definitely did not take me multiple hours to make. Step 2. We need to act out multiple scenes in VR where I am talking to my PECHO during our adventures. And in order to do this, I had to enlist the help of my childhood imaginary friend, Bill Cosby. You must have just wandered in here from the radius. You don't look like the other spawns. Step 3. The second most difficult step of all of these, we need to learn how to track 3D objects so that they match the camera movement of our footage from Into the Radius. And if that sounded like gibberish to you, same here. And after many hours of smashing my head against this wall, pouring my blood, sweat, tears, and cum into this animation, I finally got it. Step 4. I want PECHO to communicate. He is a character in the show after all, so I think I'm gonna record a little bit of voice acting for him. Let's test out a couple voices. Alright, we gotta do a couple more. Did you hear that one? I wonder how much of this is actually gonna be usable. Step 5. Contemplate whether or not there is any point to making this video. Will anybody even like it? Or am I just wasting my time? No, I am not. I spend a ton of time making these videos because I love doing it. Even if this video is seen by nobody, I still had fun making it. And that is the only reason that I need to keep moving forward. Step 6. Daddy needs some 3D assets, okay? I fancy myself as a 3D modeler, but I just don't have the time on this project to model every asset by hand. So I popped on over to Turbo Squid and picked myself up a few free 3D models. Step 7. I need to learn how to simulate things like smoke, fire, and rockets exploding in 3D. You might be thinking, well, that's sort of random, but do not worry. I assure you every step on this list is extremely necessary. Step 8, I need to render out animations, a lot of them. And it took me a very long time to do this, 7 hours to be exact, of looking at this. Oh, no, God, please, no! Step 9, I need to go for a walk, dude. My ass is literally numb right now. I've been sitting down for hours animating. And lastly, step 10. This step basically represents the metric ton of other little things that I have to do to get this episode done on time. I am currently still working on this step, so if everything goes right, the first episode of The Adventures of PECHO is officially done and ready for you guys to see. I hope you enjoy it, my friends. It's been a pretty haunting day out in the radius. I shoved a mimic's head up his own ass, and I can't get the sound of his muffled screams out of my f***ing head. I guess it's gonna be another sleepless night. What was that? Somebody in here? Looks like somebody got into my stash of canned beef, huh? You must have just wandered in here from the radius. You don't look like the other spawns. But I've been looking for a friend, so I think I'm gonna call you PECHO. Oh, you like that, don't you? But I'm great at darts. You don't even have fucking hands! You just have tentacles, little squiggles, little fucking linguini arms. Or how about this? If I hit a bullseye on this one, you have to go crawl up a fragment's ass. The UNPSC pays me f***ing shit. Zilch. Nada. Okay? I had to murder like a pack of 3 spawns the other day just to get this cigarette. It's the only goddamn thing that gives you any joy out here. See, a lot of people have been telling me that I have an issue with these cigarettes, and I disagree. It's called an addiction, my friend. Those are completely different. So this is my stuff. This is where I keep all of the drugs and guns. And I also have some toilet paper there for wiping my asshole. I have a gas mask here for you because I have some pretty wicked flatulence at nighttime. Just forewarning you, so go ahead and take that. You're gonna need it. I have this silly little dream sometimes that when I'm laying down on these tracks, a train's coming and it smashes me to death. Slow down there, Tiger. There are plenty of fragments out there, and you can jump right up their asses. Okay, so first order of business, we're just gonna go fuck people up, okay? Literally, we're going to be indiscriminately killing everybody that we see. Okay. This is the way of the explorer. We want to stay the away from these. Okay. I got hit so hard by a chain of these suckers that it actually made me myself and vomit midair, and then when I hit the ground, I myself again. I don't know about you, but I am fucking famished. I know that we didn't kill anybody today. I'm honestly not sure where everybody is. What the is that, dude? Is that a helicopter? What is that? Is that a helicopter? Okay, maybe I'm just high right now or something, but it definitely looks like it's flying towards us. I would stay away from there, PECHO. No, PECHO! No! No! Oh, PECHO? PECHO! PECHO, no! No! You fucking blew him up! This means one thing. I need to avenge my friend. I will avenge you! PECHO!